Welcome back, everybody. Just taking a ride on the new rail system. So I've got the track all down. So now the cart will go around and around from one station to the next. I also added in this activator rail, and when it's on, it will empty out the minecart. So what it does is it dumps me out at the station, and then these two rails are dead, so it stops the cart from going down. So what we need now is to set up the timer, which will turn this on and off. So the plan, or my plan, is to have this cart rolling through here constantly, and it'll go to one station, and when it's off, it'll stop here, and then a timer will go off and it'll turn on, and it'll leave this station and travel all the way over there to the next station where it will be off and stop there. And then the timer will fire, and that station over there will switch and release the cart, and it'll come all the way back over here. And then as things are going by, you can just jump in the cart, and then it'll leave, take you over there, kind of like a subway system. So that's the plan. Now let's see if we can execute that plan. So down here, this is the area we cleared out. And I'm thinking I should... Yeah, see, I can't do anything with that. I thought I would cover up this dirt just to make it nicer. Well, I can do this. I'll just do this. Let me cover this up here. Okay, that's better. I just wanted to hide the dirt. I just don't like the dirt showing. So I'm going to put my timer over here, and it's a pretty straightforward, simple timer mechanism. Been around for years. And it's a hopper clock, so we got the hopper. That hopper goes into this other hopper. So these hoppers feed back and forth. And then the comparator clock comparators will turn them on, lock them, and unlock them as they go back and forth to get the, that way you'll get the right, you'll get them back and forth, so there'll be a timer, and then over here is a little switch that will output what we need from the comparators. That goes into there. There is another one here. So we have this one goes out there. That one goes back into there. And what we have is a block that goes here. Oops. We got another one here. That there, that looks good. We need one here. Is that right? I think that is it. Yep, that's it. So then if we put things in, let's just put a couple for now. As they go back and forth, this is going to turn on and off, and that's a NOR latch, I think, where you get the signal that switches it on, switches it off, depending on what you get out. And then the output will go like this. And then I can run it into here. This block here, I've got this redstone torch, which goes up and turns on these. So when the cart's standing here, when it goes on, it'll zip off. When it goes off, it will lock. So what I can do with this is put a whole bunch of blocks all over the place. It makes no sense. like that. Okay, let's get rid of all these. So I can turn this on and off by putting a repeater into this block, like that. And then I can get some of the redstone, and that put it on top. If you can't get up to see the top really well, if you actually click on the block above it, it'll actually place it on top of the block below. So that is just a pro tip right there. So now if we go up here, we will see this going off and on. I mean, it's too fast right now, but this setup here isn't dependent. The signals out is not dependent on the number of items in there. So if I put a whole bunch of items in there, it will stay off and on for the longest time. And that is kind of what we want. So we'll set up a schedule. So that is the extent of our clock. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. It's a very good thing to make a note of. So you have your time hopper clock over here. And normally you got your signal that goes out each of those. Well, we got this NOR latch. I think it's a NOR latch, I think. So what it does is one signal comes in here, this is on, it switches it on and off. Just based on the signal. So as the signal goes across, it'll switch this off and on because of the comparators coming back here and stuff. It's that's it. So anyhow, so we got that. That takes care of this side of things. Now we'll have to keep an eye on it and see how it works. I think it'll be okay. In my I can also, if I really need to stop the cart, I can put here, depending on, because sometimes when you're coming up too fast it'll overshoot. So if I actually put a gate there, and I open the gate on and off along with this, that will definitely prevent the minecart from going down. But I don't think, I just want to take a look here. Yeah, I'm not sure I can actually get, if I do this, let's get down here so I can see where that is. That is going to have to go into that block there. Well, I may be able to do that. Wasn't sure if I had enough room, but since this is underneath the floor, just trying to keep it nice and neat. And that will actually, let's see, can I put, if I put that into there, that should open it and close it when the thing's powered on. So, and I can do just, so I've got that signal there. If I just work, if I get rid of this, do this, and do that, and that. Oh no, that won't work. If I do this. Well, oh, that won't work either, will it? I need to do something like this. Fun with Redstone. There. So that opens. Oops, that's not right. What am I doing wrong? Oh, got a redstone torch there. So let's do... Can I put... Can I put a torch here? So if I put a torch there, will that light that up? No, that won't light that up well. We're going to need to do this the long way, which is to block there with the torch on the back of it. And then that torch is going to go up here like that. Like that. Okay. So now, oh, if that's off, this should be, oh. So I need the redstone signal to go here. And I need this to do that. So now when it goes on, it should invert this torch. There we go. So by inverting that torch, I've closed the door. And then when that timer gets done, it will invert the torch again and open that door. So that is this end of the timer done. So the timer is going to be opening and closing this gate and turning this on. So what that'll do is that'll hold the minecart from going anywhere. So once you come up here, this activator rail will kick you out. And then the cart will be parked over here. If it's on, it'll just keep going over to the other side until it hits it when it's off. Once it's off, it'll stop here and wait. And once it waits, then you can get into it and then it'll take off again once the timer's done like that. And I think the timer will be long enough that it's going to hit the cycle coming across. I could make it fancier where it detects that the thing's here and turns it off. But I think I'm just going to work on this timer here. So this will release stuff on this side. Now my big thing... Ooh, I need a light over in this corner. Now I have two options. I can build another one of these over on the other side. And the only thing there, it'll just time it. So this will go off and on at certain intervals. Or I could run an inverted signal from this side all the way over there. But that would involve digging a huge tunnel down here. And I don't think it's as important to have it off over there when it's on. My experimental one was very short, so it actually, you really needed one to be off while the other was on, so it would circle back and forth and stop. But I think this one's big enough that it'll go off and on. It'll just keep going and send the carts across. And I can set up two carts going, you know, on each side. And that should be okay. And then I just have a timer on each one. I don't think I'm going to overlap because the timers, if I set timers up with the same interval, they should be, they should work. So I'm going to do it that way. So let me go over, so this, I'll show you what, so this, once it goes off, it'll take me off. So if I come in here and go, oh, I need to get over there, I just sit there and wait, and there we go. It'd be nice if we had timers, not timers, but countdown clocks or something, so you could actually turn the light on. Actually, I may be able to do that. I may be able to do that something. Let me think about that. It'd be nice to have like a light that came on when it's right about to leave. And I may be able to do that. I'll have to think about it. But I do have this spot down here, and I can build another timer here, which should do the same thing that this one did. So this should be over on this side, yeah. So if I'm lucky, yeah, so I should be able to build it right into this one here. And it's pretty straightforward. So if I do here, there, and you have your comparators coming out, and you got your hoppers going back and forth. Just show you how easy this thing is to build. Got your hoppers here, and then all you need to do is you get your torches coming out either side there. This will have to move, but yeah, I can still work with that. And then the signal, normally the signal would come out either side there, but now I can take this signal, feed it back here into another block like that, and that's got a light's going to turn, lock and unlock. I can take this comparator out there, and this comparator can go in there. We'll have another block there with torch. I may have to remove. Ooh, almost didn't use my silk touch. I'll have to remove that so I can pull the signal out of there. And then I need to do that there, and that there, and I think we have it. Yep. So now we got the clock here, and then I can just put in, I thought I had 64 items, but do that. There we go. Then we got the signal coming out here. So all we need to do with this signal is run it into, I think it's this block, yeah. So there, so this block here, if I did that, I've got a torch there. I can do that. And this one will be the signal. I do that there. I do this redstone into there. Can I get rid of this? Yes, I can. Okay. That turns that off and on like that. And I can actually get rid of this one too. And this signal here I'll have this one is this. That goes into there. Oops, I need another piece of redstone. I've got that there. Got a torch there. And a block on top of that. So that should turn this off and on, like the other side. And I got my fence, which is like there. Oops. I'll just get fence. Goes there. Where's my cart? Mine cart's there. So now when the signal inverts, that should take off any minute now. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Or maybe it just takes longer than I thought. No? Nope, nope, no. Something's wrong. So this goes on. That's off. That's off. Oh, okay. Did that work? No, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? I have something. Oh. That. Okay, that would, oh, and you see where the gate actually holds onto it. That activator rail, that's what that was for. Had a lever there powering the activator rail, and since it was here, it was powering that. But I wonder if I put it up here. Yeah, okay, if I put it up there, it won't power. Okay, that's powered, but it's not inadvertently powering the rest of it. And this did not go off the way I thought it should. So let's see where we're stuck there. So this is on. That's off. So both of those are off. That's right. Both of those are off, which means the minecart is stuck. And I don't know why that didn't open. Let me figure that one out. Well, anyhow, okay. So I got a little bit of tweaking to do on this end. But that is it. That's the rail system. We know it works in theory because I got to work on the other side. So I will work on that in the spare time between episodes. But for this episode, I'm going to say we are completed. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. And for now, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.